activity every month for the community. So just please guys stop by and see. We have Cole Portman and we have the Groovy Aura doing a pop-up shop with jewelry and art out there to look at as you come in. We got drinks all night at the bar, so please make sure to tip your bartenders. And then first off, we got Hillary Boston with comedy, so please give it up for Hillary.
Hello, how's everyone doing?
Yeah.
Good. This is my first time here. They don't have Miller Lite if you're looking. They do have several different bourbon decisions and things you could do there, so that's good. I'm gonna read this, sorry. But I feel like applying for a strip club is a really good way to know where you rank physically. Think about it. You show up for the interview. You discuss which days you'll be working. If the club owner throws you a few Friday evening shifts, then I feel like you're a solid 7, maybe an 8 out of 10. If he strongly suggests that you only work Tuesday mornings, like he did with me, then perhaps working in a dimly lit restaurant is best. Trying to put myself back out there, a little bit when it comes to dating. But I'll tell you one thing. I am not going to go for another fixer-upper. Like at this point, it's an emergency lifeboat situation, but the raft only holds one person. Unless he's, a physically attractive guy with a respectable personality and a huge vocabulary because I like to have meaningful conversations. She understands. But along with getting myself back out there, I'm watching a few more makeup tutorials. Because makeup, it can be great. It can change your face into a different face, a whole different face. But I understand that it can also be deceiving because guys, you don't know what you're going home with. You can take home a 7 and then wake up with a -1. That bitch can go from a Jennifer Aniston to a Steve Buscemi in minutes. I don't know how to do the contouring of the face. I feel like it's a lie that you wear. But with a little bit of mascara and a little bit of eyeliner, guys, I can go from a 4 to a solid 4.5. A book decided to flip around. But I feel like being a ginger, it can be tricky. I feel like a lot of the women, they're gorgeous with copper hair, cute freckles, a raspy voice. And the men are Ron Weasley. I walked past a redheaded gentleman the other day. His level of attractiveness was similar to Ed Sheeran, but as he walked past me, he looked at me and he nodded and he goes, "My ginger," and he gave me knuckles. And that's the closest I've ever been to being a part of a gang. I feel like we all try to do the adult thing to the best of our abilities, but we all miss the mark by like this much. We all do it. I'll go out and I'll have a few drinks with my friends, I'll have like 1 or like 6 drinks. All of a sudden I'm one of those girls in the bathroom yelling drunk compliments at other girls. I try to be passionate. I like to be nice. So what I want to say is, girl, your hair cascades down your back like a beautiful fairy tale wedding. But what I say is, girl, your hair, your face, your hair, your back is like a waterfall. And I get back, "Thank you, but please don't touch me." Not really, it's really an underwhelming comment to my compliment. But back before things like social media or Tinder or a third thing, a lot of people met other people who were within their vicinity, the old-fashioned way. And that could have been through church or through schools or the brothels. No longer do you have to do it that way, It's much easier to meet people in 2018. You no longer have to go up to someone and be like, hi, I find you physically attractive and I would like to get to know you better. All you have to do is go on Facebook, find their profile picture, and respectively comment, nice titties. Because that's what you get in 2018. But I do miss the days of MySpace. I don't know if anyone remembers, but you had like a top 8 friends list. I feel like that's a concept that we shouldn't let die. That is a great concept. I'm trying to bring that shit to the real life. I'm ranking all my friends from now on. Hey, number 6, what are you doing? Calm down. You know why you're not a 2. You know what? You just about yourself. Way to go. What up, number 8? How do you feel about being a 6? Yeah, number 6 is being a little bitch right now. When it comes to trying to make smarter decisions about drinking, I feel like my family is just way off the radar when it comes to that. How do I put this delicately? My family is they're a deck of cards flushed with alcoholics, drug addicts, and those people who put pineapple on pizza. The other day, my aunt was invited to a family wedding of ours. She showed up the best way she knew how. Real drunk, real high, seemingly passed out. She decided to act a fool at this wedding, got banned from the wedding, and showed us all what true love in a romantic evening feels like. The next day, she was, I guess, on Facebook and saw the wedding photos. Her response to these photos: sorry I couldn't make it. I got sick. I was real proud of her that day. Over the past few years, I've been able to discover who I really am as a person. I used to be one of Jehovah's Witnesses, and one of the biggest statutes of that religion is the inability to celebrate birthdays and holidays. I've been out for about 4 years now, which means I just celebrated my 4th birthday. Thank you. It also means that I can color inside the lines and dress myself with no help. I've also been able to discover the absolute exquisiteness of certain holidays. I don't know if any of you know, but there's this charming yet confusing holiday in December. It's called Christmas. It's where you offer up a tree to Jesus, hastily wrap presents from Amazon Prime, and all of your drunk uncles and racist stepdads come out of the woodwork. Me and my sister, we go all out for Christmas. There's beautiful Christmas trees in every room. We have festive music playing at all times. We hire a 24-hour Santa to chill in our living room. It's a magical time for us. The presents that we wrap is just the joy stolen from us from our childhood. That and it's Applebee's gift cards. There are times where I'll be driving down the road and I'll see a slick, expensive car just buzz past me. And it's usually driven by an older guy. You know the type. The guy who shaves his head because he's already accepted the fate that he's going bald. But he'll be revving, he'll be popping, he'll be driving way past the speed limit. What he wants to say is, hi, I may be older, but I'm still cool and I know slang words. But really what he's saying is, I just want to go as fast as my hairline did. I work in the service industry, and usually there are 2 types of people who work in the service industry. The ones who are going to school, trying to better themselves, and then you've got the ones who are stuck on that path because cocaine is just too delicious. I work with a guy, he's a pretty heavy drinker. We would all go out as a group. He would get irrationally drunk, shout false things about his dick, and then we'd all get wildly uncomfortable. It's just how the night went. On one of these drunk excursions, he decided to show me something. that every girl in every fairy tale wishes to see. He showed me a dick pic. And it wasn't even, yeah? And then we had some girls like, yeah, that gets me going. It wasn't even anything to be prideful over. It was a 4 out of 10. Even it looked like an alcoholic. Needless to say, I'm only going to hang out with him during mandatory sober situations like a child's birthday, a church function, an AA meeting. Maybe I should take him to an AA meeting. But before I was, in the service industry, I worked as a receptionist, and I would oftentimes browse yahoo.com, mostly because Pornhub was blocked. But I would come across these articles that were like, these rich, poshy articles that were like, stay comfy on a flight, or what secrets your horse is keeping from you. But the articles that I needed were, how to get full from just breathing. Week 6. Thank you guys, I appreciate it.
Thank you for the full documentary version.